Hi, this is Gary White, Channel 6 Television. We're enjoying our Channel 6 Christmas Spectacular.
Yes, we are.
Indeed.
We're here with Yvonne and Beth, celebrating our Christmas together. We've had some great music. We'd like to thank everybody who's joined in with us on this show, this Christmas Spectacular this year. And it's just been a lot of fun.
Yes, it has, yeah. And, you know, I think that's because Christmas is such a wonderful time, you know. We take time out of each year to celebrate, and we all get all dressed up, and we have special food, we buy special gifts, and we celebrate with the special people in our lives. So that sort of makes it, you know, pretty special.
And the music, you know, there's no other time of the year that plays certain songs that you know and you remember from your childhood, like Christmas. Christmas has songs.
That's right.
For every part of the
right.
you know, 12 days of Christmas.
All the different
Songs about
aspects of
Santa
it.
Claus and songs about
And they never go out of style,
No,
wherever they are.
they
you know.
change
You
a
got
little bit. Different artists try their hand at it.
Do the tweaking.
Yeah, a little tweaking.
It's always similar.
Always.
That
It's
way,
very comforting.
when
Yes.
we perform our little Christmas Spectacular, we're just tweaking it our own way.
Adding our own unique element to it.
Yes.
That's right. Speaking of our own unique element, we have another friend that we've seen here on Channel 6 who's going to be singing a little song for us. I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus.
Right, Lucky Geiger.
Yes.
You know, that's tough if a child witnesses their mom kissing Santa Claus, and so.
I never really understood that. Why is that so tough?
Well, you know, you just think Santa Claus, much less your own mama kissing anybody.
Now wait a minute.
But Santa Claus is supposed to be above that. And what's the child's dad to say, you know? So.
Oh, I always
But-
figured Santa Claus was dad, so I never really got too upset about it.
I never had that thought.
Yes, indeed. I remember my dad, he always got a big old smooch from my mom on Christmas, you know. And she'd go, "Oh, Larry, stop."
I mean it.
And he tried to chase her around till he got a big old smooch for Christmas, you know. So, so it worked out real good. That's why there's 4 kids in my family.
Okay.
Can you imagine a little Santa Claus? I mean, you know, like a little baby Santa Claus. That'd be kind of funny, wouldn't it?
Yeah. But here we have Lucky Geiger doing I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus.
Singing his little heart out, huh?
Exactly.
I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe last night. She didn't see me creep downstairs to have a peep. She thought that I was tucked up in my bedroom fast asleep. Then I saw Mommy tickle Santa Claus underneath his beard so snowy white. Oh, what a laugh it would have been if Daddy had only seen Mommy kissing Santa Claus last night. I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe last night. She didn't see me creep down the stairs to have a peep. She thought that I was tucked up in my bedroom fast asleep. Then I saw Mommy tickle Santa Claus underneath his beard so snowy white. Oh, what a laugh it would have been if Daddy
Well, that was really fun.
Yeah, it was.
Right.
So, Mommy Kissing Santa Claus with our Lucky Geiger there. We're going to be seeing Lucky Geiger a little later in the show, too, when he makes some different Christmas
The presents. Really.
Presents.
It'll be a little Christmas present.
for the whole family that they can make together, right? So that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah, but that reminds me, kids are really what makes Christmas a lot of fun. Children add a lot of neat elements to it. And one of my favorite things when I was younger was watching the different Christmas specials that were on TV. What was your favorite? Do you remember?
Well, I remember the Christmas Miracle. Was that the name of it? With Harvey? The one where he thinks he dies, or he does die, falls in the river, and
Oh, It's a Wonderful Life.
Wonderful Life. I couldn't remember the
Oh,
name.
okay, yes.
Right. I remember seeing that one.
With
year
Jimmy
after
Stewart.
year With Jimmy Stewart.
Mm-hmm.
And then through the years, so many others have come along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you like the Christmas movies?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I liked. Do you remember the one Year Without a Santa Claus, which was not animated, I guess, because it was kind of like stop action type of thing. But it was a really fun one. It had Heat Miser and Snow Miser in it.
I remember that one.
And Santa Claus wanted to take a year off, and he was taking a nap, and then two of the elves went out down to Earth to try and, because he didn't feel like people were appreciating him and all this different
Aw,
stuff.
yeah.
And then they took a reindeer who got sick because it was hot on Earth, and Mrs. Claus had to fly down there and had to talk to Mother Nature because Mother Nature's kids were causing these problems.
watched
It
this
was just
a
really
lot of
cute.
times.
Sounds like it good. Sounds like it was very cute.
That's my favorite one.
The one that I remember the most not in the recent past, was about a kid who was in college, and he was having some problems. His grades weren't very good, and he had a car, and his dad told him to drive that car home for Christmas, and all the misadventures that he had while driving on his way home. And by the time he got home, he had matured to a certain degree and was able to deal with his problems with his dad. So that was one of my favorite. Quite often, you look at these sometimes and they're all pretty much about the same thing, but I found this one to be a little different because it was based on like problems that our kids have nowadays. Things that they go through, being away from home, moms and dads going through divorces and things like that. And that's what this kid's problem was. His mom and dad got a divorce and he just didn't know how to handle it. And Dad said, "Bring that car home. Your grades are rotten." So in his quest to get on, and all kinds of things happened to him. I mean, he just went through all kinds of trials and tribulations. But he finally made it home, and they were able to come to an agreement and to get their lives together. So it was a pretty nice movie.
That's nice.
Yeah.
There are so many different elements because the story of the Little Match Girl, I don't know that it's ever been made into a movie, but has a sad ending in a way because the little girl ends up going, but it's a happy ending at the same time. She's embraced by the loved ones.
The little girl that was on the Cosby Show, she did the Little Match Girl.
They had
Yeah, I remember that being on TV.
She did that. Yeah.
But
It's
they
it's
touch you
cute story.
in a certain way, The little drummer boy.
Yes.
When it's been done into
Yeah.
a story. And then there's the fun ones, like Rudolph, the classic Rudolph with Burl Ives. Is it Burl Ives?
Yeah, Burl Ives.
Was it
Well, what
Burl
about the Christmas Carol? I like that
Oh,
one.
yeah.
I
I love
like the Christmas
all
Carol.
the different versions.
Yes, I mean
Every
there's
one
just
of them.
thousands of versions of that one. So
maybe
every
we should do that next
every
year.
major actor has played Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yes.
So it's a good one.
It's a lot of fun. But speaking of Rudolph, we have our own version of Rudolph here
Yes, we
on
do.
Channel 6 as well, right?
Yes, we do.
So let's take a look at that.
All right.
Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glowed. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph joining any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
Welcome back to Channel 6's Christmas Spectacular. We'd like to thank Santa Claus for that Rudolph with ventriloquist Larry providing a little voice there. Doing a great job on that. But you know, the reindeers have a very interesting story as well, right?
It's very strange. I'm glad you gave me the assignment to look up these traditions because I did not know this one. First of all, Rudolph was invented in 1939. So that song itself, the poem, has been around a long, long time.
And it was invented by a department store,
For
was it not?
Montgomery Ward,
Yeah.
isn't that something? And the clerk, of course, was just a clerk. He didn't really get a lot from it, but he loved it. The poem became famous.
Yeah.
Of course, and
Rudolph
everybody
the
started
Red-Nosed
thinking about
Reindeer?
Rudolph and the reindeer and stuff.
And didn't Gene Autry sing the original song? Yeah,
I believe so, the cowboy.
Yeah, the cowboy, yes.
Singing cowboy.
But according to this account, originally the reindeer evolved from goats. It was goats, not deer at all. Based on
What happened to the antlers? Ghosts don't have antlers, do they?
well, they have horns. But there was a
Yeah, they
ancient
do.
Norse mythology tells of the legend of Thor, the god of thunder, and he went through the sky pulled in a chariot by magical goats named, get this, Gnasher and Cracker. So it's sort of, and then the fad kind of dried out after a while. People weren't using the goat scenario kind of thing so much, and other influences came into play, and it evolved into being deer instead of goats.
Yeah.
But it started out as goats.
And they were never named until 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, right?
Right.
For a visit from St. Nick.
Right.
Now you have to remember too, these were not little goats.
No.
These were your big mountain goats that they
Probably
used.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
so there is an
Yeah.
understanding
Yeah.
why
Yeah,
they
these are
North
bigger goats.
Scandinavian goats.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Because I know the Swiss have those larger goats too.
Yeah.
So.
Very interesting.
Yes, indeed.
Actually, over Thanksgiving, I was home visiting my family, and we went to Hershey Park, you know, which is in Pennsylvania.
right.
No.
Speaking of, there's
Yeah.
Hershey's right here.
They're having some Hershey's chocolate. But so we went to Hershey Park, and they had different rides and stuff for my nieces and nephews. It was a lot of fun for them. But one of the things you could do was visit the reindeer. And they actually had 9 reindeer in the stable. They were visiting Hershey Park for the week or so.
Did one have a red nose?
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know how.
Yeah.
Might have had too much to drink.
Yeah.
But yes, there was one with a red nose.
Yeah. Did you get to feed them carrots or whatever?
You could buy like little
Handfuls of
corn. Actually, it was little pellets of corn, I think.
do
But
they have the horns, all of them?
they did.
That's kinda
They
scary.
had big antlers.
Yes.
Ooh. Oh yeah, their antlers on.
Huh?
Big
Yeah,
guys.
I don't know how they didn't topple over. But that was fun. And my niece and nephews like to.
Now
Yeah,
that's
that's
another. Isn't that the name of another movie, Dasher? And it's about one of the reindeer getting lost and separated from Santa Claus somewhere. That.
Yeah, I think I've seen
cute
that.
Movie.
I've seen
It's another
that.
cute movie.
Could be. Can you name all 9 reindeer?
Beth, Gary, John, Larry.
There you go.
Dasher and Dancer, Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid, Donner and Blitzen, and Rudolph.
Very good. Good job.
Yes, indeed.
I can't
insane.
remember other people's names. I remember right
I know that. Who's that you talk to, Ben? I don't know. That's okay.
Hi, everybody. Lucky Geiger here. How are you guys doing? Merry Christmas. I heard that Channel 6 Television was putting on a Christmas special. So, I asked if I could do something. And they said I could. Isn't that great? Well, I thought, what could I do? And I like candy. And I like to give presents. So, I came up with an idea that you can do with your moms and daddies to make a present out of candy. It's cool. Right here they are. This one is made out of chewing gum. This is Wrigley's Double-Mint, but it doesn't matter. Just any kind of stick gum. Lifesavers and a rubber band. It's an airplane. And after you play with it, you get to eat it. I'll show you how to make that one in just a minute. This one is a truck. And it's made out of Mentos and cookies and cream. You dip the cookies in the cream. But you could also use those cheese cracker packages. Whoops, I dropped it. And that's this one. And this one's my favorite one. This one is a train. It's got chocolate in it. It's got chocolate Hershey's. That's the part where the engineer sits. And then it's got Hershey's Kiss. That's the part where the smoke comes out. And there's a little smoke right there coming out, see? And it's got a Reese's cup for the cow catcher. I think they call that a cow catcher. And the wheels are made out of peppermint candy. And we got Lifesavers again. And you might not be able to see it, but underneath we have chewing gum. All very easy to make. And I'll show you how right now. The airplane is really easy to do. All you need is some chewing gum, the stick kind. It can be red or green or yellow, but it has to be a stick kind. You need a roll of Lifesavers, and you need a rubber band to thread through 2 of the Lifesavers, see? Then you put the Lifesavers on the chewing gum with the rubber band. But Mommy or Daddy will have to help with this part, probably. And there you have an airplane. Isn't that cool? And later you can eat it. Ha! That one was easy. And there's your airplane. Now I have 2. Now, for the truck, all you need is one of those packages of crackers and cheese or cookies and cream like I used. Handy snacks is what they're called. You need some tacky glue. Here's the tacky glue. Has to be tacky glue. That's what I heard anyway. Has to be tacky glue. And you need roll candy. It can be Mentos. You can use more Lifesaver packages. It doesn't matter. And you just let your little kid squeeze the glue onto the package. You might have to help with this part. Then you take your Mentos and you stick it there. You take that Mentos and you stick it there. And you leave it like that for a long, long time. Because it has to dry. If you pick it up, it'll fall apart. Have to leave it a long, long time. And when it's finished, you have a truck. I like that one. I can't wait to eat that one, actually. You can put these in stockings or give them to your friends. Now, for the choo-choo train. I love the choo-choo train. It has so many parts to it. You need another roll of candy. And all these other things. This one's fun because there's lots to do. First, you get the glue and put it down the gum and stick the heart rolled candy on it. And then don't touch it. Let that sit there for a while. Then you take your 2 Hershey squares, rectangles I guess they are, and talk about this when you're doing it with your mommy. Ask her what these things are. And you can stick them like that, or you can stick them like that. You can stick them any way you want to stick them. And this time I'm going to stick them like this. Uh-oh, there. And let that dry. Then, you can put a little dot on the front and put your Hershey's Kiss there. That's nice. Then, you have to let that dry for a while. Because when you turn it sideways, it'll fall over. It'll fall off. So you can go ahead and put the top on it. If the glue comes out. Already it looks like a train. And it's slippery at first when the glue's wet.
You have to let it dry for a long, long time. Then you can add the wheels. They're made out of peppermint candies. Last, you put glue on the Reese's cup and put it at the front of your train. You have to hold it there for a long, long time. While it's drying, you can make a whole lot more of them, so you have a whole lot of trains to give to your friends. So, there we have our airplane, our truck, and our train. I hope you had fun making them today and have lots of good presents to give to your friends.